Good evening and thank you for watching. I posted a video earlier of a new project I'm working on the CNC machine, and it's a quick time lapse of carving a 3D flag into a piece of wood, which is the first step of this thing I'm working on. And posted the video, and it's posted under woodworking. My channel is woodworking, plants, guitars, music, lots of different things. And I do woodworking, some of it with, I've built furniture, I've done many things. Anyway, let's address the comment. What's his name? So Adam Lawrence 8736 says, "It's not woodworking. If a computer does it, go buy a chisel." So, wanted to get your opinions on this. If you think that because you're using a CNC machine, that's not woodworking. If you're using a miter saw and a table saw, is that woodworking? Is it not woodworking if you just, unless you do everything with a saw and chisels and hand planes? You're entitled to your opinion, and hey, you can call it what you want. I'm curious to see what other people say. I'm a software engineer by trade, retired, and this would be kind of like me saying to a developer now that's using AI to write applications, say, well, if you're not using Fortran or an assembly language, you're not a programmer, right? Similar kind of thing. To me, you embrace the tools that are available to you. And quite frankly, to do what I'm planning on doing with this piece, meaning it's going to be a 3D flag with things inlaid in other wood into this piece of wood, it's simply impossible to do with hand tools. Now, yes, you can carve the flag with hand tools, sure. And if you spend, a few months, you could probably, maybe get a similar result. But that's not the point. And I'm not calling out this Adam Lawrence, whatever. You're certainly, it's free country. You're entitled to your opinion. I'm just curious what other people think. I don't agree. I mean, yes, there's different levels of woodworking. Yeah, you can do everything by hand and hand tools, and that's a great skill. And congrats if you can do stuff with a chisel and chisel that thing out with a chisel. I don't have that kind of time, but that's just me. So anyway, I was curious what the rest of the community out there thought. Is using a CNC machine, is that not real woodworking, or what would you call it? Would you call it machine working, machine woodworking? Am I not allowed to say I'm a woodworker if I use a CNC machine? So anyway, please, comment below. Send this to your other woodworking friends. I'm generally curious what everybody else thinks about this. And again, my opinion is, hey, you use it. It's a tool, right? It's a tool to get a job done, and like it or not, that's fine. Anyway, have a good night, and let me know what you think. Thanks. Have a good evening. Bye.